Never been to Thomas Bakery? Can't be. Visit number 89 Casa Coakley, the original home of the flavor. Call 340-778-2625 or stop by and see why we're the best in the VI.
Thomas Bakery. Come on, get your pastry. Feed everybody coming. Best in VI, ask about with dollar bread, titi bread. Get your bushty and drop on some dumb bread. Come right now. Feed everybody coming. Trust me, it's worth every dollar. Thomas Bakery. Come on, get your pastry. Feed everybody coming. Best in VI, ask about with dollar bread, titi bread. Get your bushty and drop on some dumb bread. Come right now. Feed everybody coming. Trust me, it's worth every dollar.
Good night, everyone. Happy Tuesday. It's your girl, Naytion Thomas, and welcome to another episode of Let's Talk About It. This is episode number 7. So those of you that's been rocking with me since the beginning, I appreciate you. Thank you. I love you, right? This is a space where the culture, the community, and conversations collide. Once again, I'm your host, Naytion Thomas, and tonight's episode, we have a legend in the building, okay? A legend in the building. But before we get into that, please let me know where you're viewing from. I have some people from St. Thomas that said that they're tuning in. I have some people from Florida. So all of my my Florida peeps, big up yourself. I don't think it has a Florida flag, but I guess you could put the American flag. For the people that's in the Virgin Islands, welcome to another episode. Drop your flag. Let me know where you're watching from. And also, if you want me to see your comments, please watch this live from the Naytion Network page. If you're watching it on my regular page, or if you're watching it on YouTube, I can't see your comments. I can only see the comments if it's on the Naytion Network page. If you are enjoying Let's Talk About It so far, and you would like to become a sponsor, or if you would like to be interviewed on this show, please fill out the form that's in the caption. I also have a form on my page. If you go to that page, fill it out. It's very easy. If you want to be interviewed and if you want to become a sponsor, please go ahead and do that. So I have a guest in the building today, and I'm very excited to talk with this guest. And I hope that you guys are excited too. I hope y'all have your questions ready. I hope that y'all are ready for a good time because we have him for an hour. He fit us into his schedule, and we have him for an hour. So before I bring him on, let's watch this clip. Walk it up. Good night. What's up, Dennis De Mennis?
Yo. I'm good. Feeling good. How are you?
Can you hear me good?
Yeah. I can hear you clear. You can hear me good?
Yes, I'm turning up my volume right now. I gotta make sure I hear you loud and clear in the building today. How you feeling?
I'm good.
You're good.
Nice. Yeah.
Yes. What are you drinking?
Hibiscus tea.
Very good.
Hibiscus tea. Yeah.
Hibiscus tea. That's what's up, Dennis. Listen, I'm very excited to have you here today. For the people that's viewing, we have Dennis De Mennis in the building. I gonna get into were you there? Were you doing? What were you up to? Your journey. We're gonna get into all of that, right? But yeah. I see Hahan in the building. Who's this?
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, baby girl.
Okay.
Let's do it. Listen, from studio sessions to live performances, he's been building the sound of the Virgin Islands, right? And to my understanding, you didn't just reside on St. Croix. You touched place on St. Thomas and on St. Croix, right? So you grew up in the Virgin Islands
both,
for real.
Yeah.
Yes.
Both raised on both islands. Born in St. Croix though, but raised between both islands. So that's a great thing.
And you have an impact. You're leaving an impact on both islands. Everybody could recognize Dennis De Mennis. Anybody knows that voice.
Well, sometimes they get them people like, oh, I don't, until they hear the music, they be like, oh, that's you. So,
Ah, yeah.
so,
I know Dennis De Mennis as like literally the sound of a generation of like Mumbi Juve and Showbreed and all of that, right?
yeah,
And we're gonna get into
yeah,
that some more. But I definitely, Dennis, before we start this show,
mhm.
every time we start this show, we just start with a game, right?
Oh, oh.
He's like, oh God, I'm nervous. But this is called the Cruiser Hot Seat. I know they use like kind of Tomian and Cruiser at the same time, but it's gonna be the Cruiser Hot Seat. Okay, so I'm
Oh,
gonna ask you a series of questions. You gotta be honest. You gotta let the people them know what the answer to these questions is.
all right. We could do
You
it.
ready? Let's do it.
We turn this camera this way.
Yes, yes, that's better.
Yeah.
This or that is the name of this game. Okay, this or
Okay.
that. Juve Manin, mud or paint?
I don't like mud, so I say paint. I
So
say
you said
paint.
paint. What color are you
Paint.
going with?
Yeah.
Any color?
Uh, yeah. Probably red and white. Red,
Red and
white, regular paint. Yeah. White.
I love it. I love it. What
Yeah.
about rum punch or Hennessy? I don't even know if you drink or not, but rum punch or Hennessy?
I was a Hennessy guy though. So
He's
Hennessy
like,
for
back in my
sure.
day.
Yeah, Hennessy.
So
Yeah.
where you is now?
I back off at, I don't really drink like that. Only occasions. But I
I get it.
don't do the heavy drinking like that. So yeah.
With all the energy that you have, people may think, okay, yeah, he take a little shot.
You drink uh I would say yeah. Sometimes. It depends if I need
I
it or
feel
not,
you.
Yeah.
I feel
But
you. I feel you.
that's our natural. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love the energy.
Yeah.
What about morning beach lime or late night lime?
I is a morning person, so I would say morning. Yeah.
Really? What time do you wake up
Yeah.
in the morning?
Sometimes 6, sometimes 5,
Oh my God.
sometimes 3 though, but sometimes at 3 o'clock. That's when the juices start flowing. So yeah,
Okay.
it's a
Are we
morning
gonna talk about
person.
that? We're gonna talk about that. I want to hear about your creative journey.
Okay.
These segments are is called Who You Calling, right? So I'm gonna ask
Hmm.
you a question and you're gonna tell me who you calling in this situation, right?
Okay. Let's
Who you
go.
calling to start the party?
We call it to start the party. Hmm. So I call him my boy, Mister. I call him Mingo, Mister. I call him Drop Bingo. I call him Bingo. Bingo gonna start the
Yes,
party. Yeah, he a party starter, man. If the
he
place
is.
done, he gonna get going for sure.
He
So
definitely is.
I
For those
calling
that
him.
don't know,
Yeah, I call him Mingo
for
for
those
that.
that don't know, Mingo own kind
Corner
of pocket
pocket.
on St.
Yeah,
Croix
yeah.
party animal.
Yeah, I calling him for sure. Yeah.
Who are you calling to
Mm.
represent internationally?
Say it again. One more time.
Who
Say it
you
one more time.
calling? You're
Mm.
good. Who you calling to represent St. Croix internationally?
Internationally,
Yeah.
huh? I call myself.
I was just about to say that.
I can call
I think he
myself
better
because
say
I
himself.
mean I could call a number of people, but why not call myself? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will call myself. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I have one more question for you in these series of questions, right?
Okay, let's go. Shoot.
What is something about the VI music scene that you wish people understood? I know that one a little deep, but what
Hmm.
is something about the VI music scene that you wish people understood?
I wish people understood.
Hmm.
Hmm.
That's a
I
deep
try and pick.
one.
Yeah. I want to pick the right thing to say for that one.
Yeah.
To pick to say for that one. The right answer. Hmm. I got understood. Hmm. That's a tough one. You catch me in. You put me in
Yeah.
a block. Right? You put me.
Oh gosh, I love it. I love it.
You put me in a corner in that one. For that one day.
I can let you think about it some more.
Okay.
I can let you think
It's
about this some
something.
more, and I want to get into
Mhm.
your journey, right? So you've been in this industry for over 20 years, right?
Yeah.
I ain't trying to age us at all, right? But you've been in this for a while,
A
and
good while.
a good while, and people
Mhm.
recognize your voice, they recognize your energy, they recognize
Mhm.
the fact that you don't have like a stampede of people behind you when we used to have Juve in Mumby Joe and stuff like
Mommy
that.
Jew. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
We
what
do
do you
remember
think?
good shit.
Yes. Wait, first of all, before we get into that, where
Mhm.
are you right now?
In Orlando.
Yes. You live in
Yeah.
the States
All right.
now,
Yeah.
right? And we gonna get
Mhm.
into why you left and when you coming back
Yeah,
home and
we
all of that.
could do all of that.
Let's do
It's an
it.
open space. So let me do it. Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
What is your when was the moment that you said like, okay, I think
Mhm.
music is what I want to do. Like this is something that I'm passionate about. This is something that I'm
Mhm.
good at. When was that moment for you?
I think I always had it from time I was small, like I was young. I always been into music. Like music was always my draw. I was doing other stuff too, but for some reason, music always been the thing that used to capture me, like captivate me for some reason.
Who
That's
did
all I
you hear
wanted to
music
do.
from?
Oh, I've been around the influence of music for a while because
Yeah.
you know my grandfather, all of them. Remember he's well, I would say my aunt was married to Ray Francis,
Okay.
who was for Eddie and the Movements, who are actually owned Jamban before. So I
Yes,
was always
yes.
exposed to music. Like he used to have the records, 17 plus. My father used to play with 17. I won't say the band that launched, but he has started with them, but he
Yeah.
never finished. He never like continue on. You know, like when a band just started, not kicking up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has started with them, but he never went through with it. So I don't know. I never asked him to this day. Like I go ask him the story,
Why?
like why he never like actually went on to continue with the band. Check when they were first
Yeah.
like starting up. But yeah, I
When he
always
was in
been
a band, he
exposed.
played an instrument or he was like a
Yeah,
singer.
you were like I think it was guitar. I think yeah, guitar.
Got you. Got
Yeah,
you.
guitar. My grandmother tell me the story, but I can't remember. I got refresh. If she could refresh me, like give me the story again. I just can
Yeah.
tell you the story. But I was always exposed to it. You know, like my mother singing. Like I tell you, the records they used to be around the place. My grandfather used to have them. They catching dust. I used to put them on a little record player and listen to
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
So I always been intrigued by music. You know what I mean? Especially the band culture home, but music on a whole, it just used to capture my ears, man. I don't
Yeah.
know. Yes.
Around what age did you take it seriously? Like it's always been something as a part of
Like
your life. When did you
yeah,
say
but
like,
like I didn't really have the opportunity to say like I could go to a studio or see how it work. I just used to have like ideas like I would say like in elementary. Like I would
okay.
say, hey, let me start a band, but I didn't know where to start from. You know what I mean? So I used to have my friends them like, yo, let me start a band. Let me start this or check. So because they were like them times they had like positive image where a young band coming up. So I like, hey, let me start a band, but nobody was
Yeah.
taking me serious. I used to draw the little logos and things.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we started a band. So my idea was I just used to be around like when I was in St. Thomas around the project, just banging and pats, all them things. So from elementary, yeah, I would say like that's when I get really into it. Like wanted to do it, but I didn't have the opportunity to do it on a professional level
A
or nothing like
big
that.
level.
Yeah,
When did you join? Was UMB the first band that you was associated with?
yeah, first band. I wasn't even thinking about a band at them times, like joining a band at them times.
How
Nah.
did they get it? How did you or them get in contact with each other? How did that form?
Nah, we were always cool out. I'm doing an interview, relax. We were always friends. Like we went school together, everything. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But it didn't get serious until my son christening party.
Okay.
Which is Debo. It didn't get
Devo,
serious.
shout out to
Yeah,
Devo.
when you were small, you know what I mean? So it didn't get serious till after that party. So
Wait,
we wasn't like studying. We were just playing around. And then after that,
so
it get
your
serious.
son's christening, which is
Party.
supposed to be like a bunch of like holy music and thing.
Yeah.
I all walking up. I all walking up
Yeah.
for the christening.
It was the after party, so you know what I mean? I messed it up. I said it wrong. I thought it was his birthday party, but it was actually his christening, like gathering after. Yeah.
So it was the christening of a child and the christening of a band, right?
Yeah,
The
it
start
was.
of a
So
band.
yeah, cause we was playing around, man. We were never serious. We record a song and we were just playing around, you know what I mean? We
Do you
put it on
remember?
the
Do you remember the
radio.
first song that? Do you remember the first song that y'all recorded?
Wait, addicted.
Addicted. I gotta go
Addicted.
back and
Yeah.
listen. I gotta go back
It's
and listen to that one. Where I can find
the
that one?
real band was or the band that was like we were before we start
Well, the real band.
when we actually put a real band together.
Yeah.
Um things tight. I think Lamar had started the Juve. Yeah, things tight. Yeah, start the Juve and them stuff. Yeah,
I
that was the
love
first
that.
official record.
When was the first time that y'all got a paid gig? What was that experience like, and how did that come about?
I think it was for Jimmy Weber fish fry.
A fish fry.
Yeah, I think
Somebody was
it
running
was
for
a fish fry,
governor or
but
something.
yeah, when you were running for Senate, I think you were running for
Okay.
Senate at the time. Yeah, I think that was the first one. And you know what I mean? The first time is like trial and error, you know what I mean? You
Yeah.
don't get any big payment yet, but you're getting at least something, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it was kind of good. You know what I mean?
Was
That was the first gig. Jimmy Weber.
was the crowd receptive?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Gold.
And when you did that, when y'all started getting paid, when y'all started getting booked, did you say I could do this full time, or you always like, you know what? Let me try and do something else. This could be a side gig. What was your mindset?
It was just I wasn't really focused on it like that because I wasn't saying,
Okay.
oh, we could do it full time. My mindset was just like, oh, we're doing music, just keep it going.
Yeah.
And I mean that was my
Was
mindset.
any part of that like, you know what? Girls like Batman. Like, I want to do this for the I want to do this for the girls.
Hey,
Like,
to tell you the truth, I never pay attention to that, you know. Like
oh, okay.
I never pay attention to it. Cause remember, you know, this is my first time in a band period doing anything
Yes.
with in the band wall. So
Yeah.
I wasn't even studying none of that, like, oh, band man, this and that. You know what I mean? This was my first experience with band, period.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
start to hear everything after as the band go on, like, yeah, them girl like band man.
Yeah. Yeah. But what about your creative journey? Like,
Mm,
is it you by yourself sitting down writing music? Was it the band? Were you the
mm,
person that bring the lyrics? How did
mm.
that process go?
It's actually me. Like sometimes, like I can't write around a bunch of people. I got to be my own
Okay.
space. Like I will take the stuff, go home with it. Like I used to be, but actually when I live home, I had my studio by my grandmother's yard. So I
Okay. So
used
you had a
to,
studio.
yeah. So I used to live in Mombiju. So what I would do is go home with the stuff, write it, you know, all for the morning. By the time I reach back to the studio, I drop it. So like I need my own space to create. I can't
Mm.
like if it's too much people like, around me. Yeah, I gonna get aggravated. So
Yeah.
yeah, I need that quiet space to kind of brainstorm.
Okay. And how long do you think that takes for you to create a song from beginning to end?
Mm, not long. It depends because I like to go back and touch the song. I would drop the
What I
whole
mean?
song and go back. Like I would drop the whole song. It sound good to everybody else, but I would be there critiquing myself and nah, I could do this better. I could do that. Like
Okay.
perfectionist by default. So
Okay.
can't
Do
help
you
it.
have a song that almost didn't get released and then you was like, you know what, let me lose it anyways? I use a perfectionist, but let me lose it anyways, and it ended up being something that was like, yeah, that's a hit.
I don't think so. Well,
Yeah.
actually, I didn't want to release Walk Up Fever first though. Don't Stop Walking.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
I remember Walk Up
Everybody
Fever.
actually when when everybody come to the studio, actually when Mingo come to the studio, he say, "Hey, this the one, this the one." I was like, I wanted to release something fast, because fast was for the
Mm.
road. I never did
Mm-hmm.
wanted to release it, so that was his call and poof.
And it ended up blowing up.
Yeah,
That's a
so
favorite.
yeah, man.
That's what's
So
up.
yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So it has there ever been a moment
Mhm.
so you went through UMB. Did you join any other bands?
Mm-mm.
No, that was the only one. And then you went
Yeah,
solo.
after that I was just solo. I create a like a backup band for myself, but after that it was just straight solo.
Okay. Okay. How was that experience stepping out, doing it by yourself?
It was I mean, it's kind of different, but I was kind of used to it too because remember I did it when I was rapping before the band. I did it
Okay,
solo.
so
The
we
only
skipped
thing,
that whole part. We
yeah,
skipped
yeah,
that whole rapping
the
part.
yeah,
What? You was a rapper?
yeah.
What are you
Yeah,
talking about?
that was before the band stuff. That was way before the band stuff. But
I didn't know that.
you didn't know that, right?
I did
Yeah.
not know that.
Yeah, it had a song with Nina Nice called Hold Me Down. Um,
Really? I remember
yeah,
Nina Nice.
yeah. So
She was with
yeah.
Extortion.
Mhm. But it's
Wow.
to me is kind of the same. You know what I mean? Like, but with a band, it's more a collective. But when you
Yeah.
doing it solo, more is on you. So how you
Yeah.
deliver your stuff, everything is on you. Use the vocalist. You ain't got no other vocalist backing you. It's just you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Was that scary? And what made you say, you know what?
mhm.
No more band. They're gonna be Dennis De Mennis. What made you make that transition?
Because I think sometimes you don't get the same vibe and feel. Like with UMB, it was a collective, so it was a different type of unit. This is people like you kind of grow it, you start
Yeah.
something with, and the chemistry was there. So
Mm-hmm.
I saying like to start a whole band, like as in, oh, you getting another singer, I was like, nah, it's best I just do the solo thing. And if I need a band, I build a backup band to back me, or I could go out for
Mm-hmm.
tracks, so
Mm,
keep it more simple instead of
okay.
trying to do too much.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Was there ever a moment in your journey that you almost gave up and was like, maybe I don't want to do this no more?
Many times. Many
Really?
times,
Okay.
yeah.
What was
Like
the one that stand out to you the most? Which time?
I think it was around probably like 2014.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
2014, 2015. Yeah. I think I was ready to say, man, I done with this. You know what I
Why though?
mean?
Was it exhausting? It wasn't fun no more.
It's just
Why?
the politics behind things sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, we come from a place like I love the Virgin Islands. I born there as a born Virgin Islander, but
Yeah.
things could get kind of, you know what I
Like
mean? Even
drama.
though, yeah, you could put good
Okay.
music, you could put good music behind good music, but it just once you get a politic involved and everything is like, you know what I mean? So yeah, it
Mm.
was to a point where I was like, man, I ain't even studying it, but then for some reason I can't stay away from it. Music,
Yeah.
yeah, it'll keep calling me, you know.
Yeah. When it comes to the politics of things, do
Mhm.
you think that it's something that you could change? Like, I'm not sure exactly what you're speaking about, but whatever that political issue is,
Mhm.
do you think
Yeah.
that that's something that you could change, or you think that that's something that you're just like, I'm gonna just let it be?
I mean, at the end of the day, we can't control people.
Okay, you can only control yourself.
Um, you can only control yourself and how you carry
Yeah.
yourself. So you could either play into it or just continue to work without complaining, And I don't think it would change. It gonna still have a little bit of it, but hopefully change moving forward. You know what I mean? Because it'll affect a lot of things, man. It'll affect you getting booked. It'll affect you. You know what I mean? It's just too much things that is unnecessary. When it's a wide, the worldwide, everybody could do the thing without in politics and all these things involved. So hopefully change in the future,
Yeah.
but we
Do you
shall
do
see.
do you think that you're a voice that people would listen to when it comes to things that needs to change, or do you feel like I'm gonna just let it ride?
It,
I'm not, because
it
you've been in it for
depends.
a while.
Yeah. I mean, it depends. You know what I mean? Because we still have to respect. We still have to you have others that been in it longer, way longer than me too.
Yeah.
So you have to listen to them before you listen to me, and then that's how I do. Like
Yeah, like a train.
yeah, like a but yeah. So I mean, I feel it will listen because
So
I've been through a lot. I could share a lot, like a lot of stuff behind the scenes that happened.
yeah.
I went on and I could probably like if somebody come to me for advice, I would tell them how to avoid this or do this. Cause trust me,
Mm,
there's a lot went on behind the scenes that I kind of like a lot of people wouldn't even like come back from. Like they'd be like, man,
do
I
you have an
don't listen.
example?
Like like fellow musicians telling promoters, oh, man, it's hard to work with.
Mm.
Them type of thing. So a promoter will call you and like, oh, you have a problem thing. I said, nah, I ain't got no problem working with them. But then you go back and ask the person, and then they just create a thing, and it's like, boom, I left to the side. And this is the thing that'll be this is part of the politics I talk about. Like, you know what I mean? You if okay, I will make this quick.
Okay.
Use a promoter, right? This
Mm-hmm.
is your event. If you
Yeah.
booking an artist, you booking an entertainer, you paying them. They shouldn't have to tell you who should be on your thing when you is the one paying the bills. So that's
Got you.
part of the politics I talking about.
Got you.
Yeah,
Got you.
yeah. So
Do you
yeah.
feel like a part of it is envy? Do you think it's jealousy? Do you think it's drama? Do you think it's who you is, where you from, what you do?
I think it's a
What do you think it
control
is?
thing. I think it's a control thing. Because some people feel if they can't control you, they don't have a say. Like certain things they can't tell you to do, and boom. So if you don't listen to that, they feel like you unruly. So
Yeah.
me,
Yeah.
you ain't gonna control me, but if it makes sense, it makes sense. If it don't make sense, I ain't messing with it. So
Have you ever felt like you had to prove yourself? Like, you know what? I don't care what y'all said. Like, let me. You ever feel like you have to prove yourself,
um, many
or
times.
you just don't care? Oh, okay. Many times. Okay.
many
Okay.
times, but I wouldn't put it out there like, oh, I'm gonna do this here and prove them wrong or not there. I just humble with it. I don't just do what I need to do and keep
Yeah.
it moving.
Do you think it came with age or maturity, or do you think that that's always been your vibe?
I always been a humble person. I just don't
Okay.
like I just don't like to how I could say. I just don't like to get played with, but I always been a humble person.
Nobody
don't,
likes to get
don't,
played with.
don't play with me, but I always been humble, man. You
I
know?
love that. I love
Yeah.
that. Dennis, we're gonna cut to a commercial break real quick, and then we're
Mhm.
gonna get into more of your music. For those of you that's tuning in, let us know where you viewing from. I see some people in the chat writing some comments. Continue with the comments, and if you have any questions for Dennis, please write it in the chat.
No craziness.
Never been to Thomas Bakery? Can't be. Visit number 89 Casa Coakley, the original home of the flavor. Call 340-778-2625 or stop by and see why we're the best in the VI. Thomas Bakery. Come on, get your pastry. Feed everybody coming. Best and Villayas about with dollar bread, titi bread. Get your bushty and drop on some dumb bread. Come right now. Feed everybody coming. Trust me, it's worth every dollar. Thomas, bakery. Come on, get your pastry. Feed everybody coming. Best and Villayas about with dollar bread, titi bread. Get your bushty and drop on some dumb bread. Come right now. Feed everybody coming. Trust me, it's worth every dollar.
And we are back to Let's Talk About It. Everybody that's viewing and sticking it through with us, thank you so much. We have Dennis De Mennis in the building, and he's talking to us about his journey. He's talking to us about the things that he's gone through, the drama, the good moments, him joining a band. Now I want to get into what he's up to now. So you said that you live in Orlando.
Yeah.
Dennis, how you getting Orlando? What are you doing up there and you ain't in the Virgin Islands warm weather down here?
Oh god. Man, it's just well, I moved in 2011.
Okay.
Well,
So this
I
was
did it more. Yeah, I think it was more. I did it more for the kids. You know what I mean? For my
okay.
son, Bebo. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's a long story, but
Okay.
it was a great move for him because look, he came up here, do his thing, and he graduate
Uh-huh.
flying. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it was a good thing. I mean, I miss home though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna sit
Yeah.
there
So
and lie to you. Ain't
when
no
last you
place
been
like
home?
home. Just last festival. Last
Okay.
festival.
This past one.
Yeah, this past one. Yeah.
Yes, you was here. You was here
Yeah.
this past festival. Wait, that brings me to a question. I thought
Mm.
I thought I saw a flyer that came out that said UMB reunion, and then it ain't happen. I was excited. I had on my army
Oh
fatigue. I
god.
had on my boots,
Yeah.
and then I what happened?
Man. I didn't know nothing about that till the flyer dropped too. Everybody was telling me, oh, yeah, I coming to see her in the village. I said, hmm?
What?
Yeah, I was last. That's crazy. I was last by that one day. I didn't understand it.
I'm shocked. He
Yeah,
said I didn't even know about it.
nah, I saw it when the flyer came out and I like, "Hmm?"
Yeah.
I called Mingo one time.
Okay.
Hey, you know about this? He was last. He like, nah, I know nothing.
Oh my gosh. How we gonna have a
Yeah,
reunion without the island members? We
yeah,
need to
that
have
have been,
everybody.
yeah, that would have never worked. That would have never worked. That would have never worked. But hopefully I'll get one soon. I don't know.
I was just about to ask that, but then you just said it'll never work.
Mm,
So okay, we
mm,
grown, we mature now. We went through life, we got through music, we do industry, politics. Da, da, da. Is
mm.
there any room for mending and giving the people what they want to hear?
It's always room. You know what I mean? Like, but
Yeah,
like I say, you got to understand. Like when you go into this thing thinking, I mean, when you go into this thing, you got to think on the fans, the people that love the music, that supported the music. I don't have a problem with it. You
yeah,
know what I mean? Like I don't have a problem. Like he could call me today and say, hey, we want to do this reunion. I on board from the gate, from gate boss.
yeah,
You gotta check in with the rest. I don't know. I
yeah,
gotta be
yeah.
honest. You gotta check in with the rest. You know what I mean?
I get it.
At the end of the day, I've been for it from day one when it was being planned. Partially, it was being planned. I was for it. I never had a problem with it. So anything you're hearing out there, oh, is menace is nah. I
Yeah.
telling you on this interview, I was
Uh-huh.
down for it from day one. So anybody else I see, ask them what going on. You
I
don't need
get
to
it.
ask me no more. I just clear it up.
You just clear it up. I got you. I
Yeah,
got you. I'm gonna clip that. I'm gonna
yeah,
clip that. I'm gonna post it.
yeah. I just clear
He
it up.
said he clear it up. I
It's
love
not
that.
me. Yeah.
Yeah, you.
Me,
He's like, it's not
never
me.
been.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
But okay, so you are in Orlando.
Yeah.
You've been home recently, but you don't know when you're coming back again.
Nah. Probably soon enough, but I don't know yet. I don't know when.
Okay. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything in about music that you
Mm,
want to say, like as music as a whole,
mm.
about your journey, about what you've been through? Is there anything that you want to tell the people about the journey of Dennis De Mennis? I'm not closing. I'm just asking this question before we
Oh,
get into
oh,
some
oh.
more.
Like, with my journey with music is kind of different. You know what I mean? Cause I didn't had like, I won't say me alone because it's many of us, but I
Yeah, yeah.
didn't had like coming starting like from the beginning. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
I didn't have the support. Like, I had the privilege. Like, some people groom for it. Like, they have the
Mm.
parents grooming them,
Mm,
parents
mm,
supporting them and going hard. I ain't never
mm.
had that luxury. So
I was gonna ask you if there's is there anyone that did support you, like your biggest fan, like growing up with your music that you're of as far as support. Not one.
like from when I was young, from like growing up,
Well,
I could.
who believed in your music the
mm,
most? Like who's that person that didn't give up on believing on the fact that you could do that?
um, couple of them, but
Yeah.
if we start from young, I wouldn't say like I ain't had nobody really, but like well, my wife, yeah, my wife
Yeah.
for sure,
Yeah.
yeah, she
Yeah.
believes. She don't stop believing.
I love
My
that.
wife, Mingo, big up Mingo. Mingo always cussing me every day, telling me, "Oh, you need to stop playing. We check for some more."
Yeah.
Mingo, Ched in Atlanta. Me know if you know lyrical Ched, he used to do reggae back in the days. But yeah, Ched, Dangs, Jubal, couple, I could keep going on. But
Okay.
Naika, my cousin too, yeah. My Naika, she was one too. That I always believe, like,
I love
and
that.
Morella, everything. They always believe in me. So yeah, but
Yeah.
from young it was kind of hard. Like the back ends I get now, yeah, they believe in me for sure. But like
Good.
coming up, I ain't had the luxury. Like my mother, my father, I don't think they take it serious. Like yeah, boom boom.
Yeah.
So when I went to
Yeah.
New York, I kind of meet up with um some. Well, we don't call it. Yeah, I don't want disrespect. I meet up with some dudes, some Yankee up there, and they used to
Okay,
rap.
okay.
They used to
Uh,
rap, and that was my first experience actually getting exposed to a studio. It's up
mm,
in New York, yeah. So just by doing a hook, he wanted me to do a
mm.
dance hook and a rap tune for him, and man, that was one of the best feelings ever. You know what I mean? After
I
that,
bet.
I fall in love with like studio. Just wanted to be in a studio.
Mm,
Yeah. So
mm.
yeah, I feel
If
if I had more like backing from my younger days,
yeah.
I've been able to like probably be a little farther too, in a
Okay.
sense. Yeah, 'cause I have
Okay.
music in New York that probably gonna never touch the face. Like nobody gonna never hear.
Why is
Yeah.
that?
'Cause when I didn't understand the business. And I was
Mm.
17, 16. I ain't understand the business. So I just been recording a whole project and I didn't know what was going on. So,
Yeah. Okay.
so I had like one of the songs, only one of the songs, but I can't even find it now. But yeah, one song. But I
Wow.
have a lot of unreleased music up there. Probably,
Music.
yeah, probably on a drive someplace upstate New York.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Would you
yeah.
recreate it and try and like release it again?
I
But
probably can't
that was
even
the
remember
time.
half the songs. Some of them I
I
could
get you.
remember, but I can't. Because it was like crossover. It was like me doing dancehall and rap,
Mm,
and rap
mm-hmm,
beats.
mm-hmm.
So it's a
Yes.
lot of crossover stuff. Yeah.
Yes.
So I might not remember how half of them. I remember the song them in my head, but like the
Yeah.
full songs, like I was young then, so
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
If
they
if
never
someone
came out.
never if someone never heard your music before, what's the
Mhm.
first song that you would tell them, listen to this one so you can know who I am as an artist?
As an artist, listen to Johnny. I
Journey?
won't. I would. Yeah, Johnny. Because if they go and listen to if I say go listen to Walk of Fever or one of them. They be like, oh, yeah. I would tell them, listen, go listen to Johnny, listen to X-Rated featuring AJ.
Yes. Yes, I love that one.
You know what I mean? If they into that. But Johnny
Yeah.
and yeah, a few others I would tell them listen to.
Okay. That's what's up. I think that you have a catalog, a very big catalog, but the way that you perform, the way that you sing, and what would you call it? Singing? What would you call chanting? Or
I would
what would you
call it
call that?
chanting. I would call it
Okay.
chanting. Chanting with like
Yeah.
like a melodic kind of way, a melody. Chanting with a melody,
Yeah.
like a melody, a cadence. Yeah, I say
Yeah, like a
chanting.
cadence, right? And
Yeah, I would
you
say
do that
chanting.
on to me, your voice sounds the same, but the way that you sound is totally different on a lot of different tracks. What do you think is your favorite type of, I guess, genre?
My favorite.
Yeah,
Mm, I don't have a favorite, but I it's a mix. It's a mix. I still love rap though. But
yeah,
I still love rap. I just love the crossover stuff. I just love things that cross. So I would say rap, soca, and dancehall for sure. Dancehall.
okay, yes, yes. They have a remake that you did on
Mm.
Hold Your Rhythm, and that is my favorite. I just rap the whole entire thing. I can't rap, but I can rap that whole entire thing, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
you talented. You really really
And
talented.
that was just by accident too. I didn't even think like it was gonna do a whole video. I just do it for fun. And
Yeah,
bam. They just give me I think who it was I forget who reached out. AK and Ian them I think that at the time they
uh-huh.
reach out to me and say, yo, we shooting a video for this thing. I thought
Yeah,
they were joking till I see what real. I say,
yeah.
okay. Boom.
That's
Yeah.
still one of my favorite rhythms. The VI
Yeah, man.
Hoya rhythm. I love
Yeah.
it. I love it. Y'all
Yeah.
killed it. As far as your looking back, we're about to
Mm.
get into what you're doing now. But as
Oh.
far as looking back in your entire career, the good moments, the bad moments, is there anything in your career that you regret that if you were to give advice to somebody about it, you would say I wouldn't have did this, I wouldn't have did it like this? Or do you feel like I'll do it again in your career? I think we're frozen. If you guys are in the chat, let me know if we are frozen. Thank you, Sativa. Sativa with the great question. Let's see. I think I can see you now. All right, you're
Yeah,
back.
yeah. What happened there?
I don't know. You was frozen. You was like,
I don't know what happened right there. Oh
you're
god.
back. We're happy to have you
Okay.
back.
Okay,
You all hear the
okay.
last question I asked?
I think part of it, but then it freeze.
It froze.
It
Okay. I
froze.
was
I mean, it
asking,
froze. Yeah.
is there anything in your as a whole in your
Mm,
career, as far as advice, is there
mm,
anything that you regret in your career that talking to somebody that's coming up now in the industry or
mm.
talking to anybody that you'll say, I probably wouldn't do it like that, or I would do it again?
Um, I really the only thing I regret is allowing too much people to get close. Like
Mm.
when I started and I had my little like it wasn't a thing I was just thinking. I feel
Okay.
like I allowed too much people to get close too quick. And I mean like I just love to help. And I
Yeah.
mean giving voices for free, jumping on people thing just so.
Mm.
But when you allow too much people close when you building a momentum and you allow too much people they could come and shift the whole energy. So I think
Yeah.
that's the only thing I regret is allowing too much people to get close. I mean, I
Mm.
should have just focused on a
What
few
should
things.
what should people look for in in that, like, using discernment? Like, what should they look for
Mm.
when it comes to staying focused and not bringing people around
You just
them?
gotta protect your energy. You know what I mean? Like sometimes we wanna play the superhero. And then when you're building towards something, sometimes it don't warrant. It just warrant you being alone doing it. I mean,
Mm.
if you get your little help, your little circle around you, it's good. But like allowing too many outsiders, like people are just, hey, come, let me show you this and this.
Yeah.
You don't know true intentions till you see as everything go forward, you know what I mean? As
Mm.
time move. So you got to protect your energy, protect your space, and focus on what you're
Yeah.
chasing. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. That's great
Yeah.
advice,
Yeah.
actually.
Be really careful.
Yeah, yeah. I can attest to that. I remember in my career when I first started out doing the whole MCing and interviewing thing, I felt like I needed to be in everybody's face all of the time because if I disappear, I'm not gonna be relevant anymore and I gotta be at it,
Oh,
you know?
man.
And after a
Man.
while I started thinking, I'm like, no, like I'm gonna move on my own pace. I'm going to do my own thing. Like even with this
Mhm.
show now, let's talk about it. I'm gonna do my
Yeah.
own thing and
Nice
I'm gonna
show.
take my
Good
time.
show.
Thank you.
Good
Thank
show.
you. Thanks. But I had to think, I had to reset. I had to reset. And it's like, I wish, a part of me wished that I started earlier in the
Mm,
reset, but I feel like
mm.
everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
And I'm actually happy with the fact that it's happening now because if I had did it then, if I had tried and do a reset then, I wouldn't have been as um I wouldn't have had as much experience or knowledge now. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, timing is everything. Sometimes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Perfect timing.
It
Nah.
is. It is literally everything. Dennis De Mennis, right?
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
found this out the other day and I couldn't believe it because I did not know. Why you didn't tell us that you're a graphic designer? I said he made what? He does
Yeah.
what? Shirts,
Yeah.
graphic flyers. What is triple threat? What's
That
going on over
was
here?
remember that was another thing I always loved when I was small though. Drawing, like anything with art. My first
Oh
art teacher,
God.
Mr. Cricky, he used to tell me I was a good artist too. Till you know, yeah, end up I think when I was going lockout school,
Uh-huh.
yeah, but he ended up tragically getting knocked down by Griffith Park.
Oh
Back in them
no.
days, yeah, but that was my first art teacher, and I tell you, man, like I love art too. Anything with art, I love it too.
Yeah.
So,
So this is something that you're doing now, like as a career. Like what is that
yeah, it's
like?
my that's my freelance. I would say freelance, my freelance business I do outside of music. But you know, everything that's still kind of tying because
Yes.
you know what I mean. I do design for a lot of musicians too. You know what I mean, promoters. So everything is still tying to everything. But I like to keep it separate. But
Yeah.
a funny story of how I start.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
um, my wife would do something on the computer back then. She was designing. She was in Photoshop. So I've
Uh-huh.
been watching it. No, I ain't studying this thing. I said, let me see something. So I started to take it and start to do the thing. So actually, she was doing it first, but I take it and just went to the next level and boom,
Uh-huh.
it turned into a nice freelance business for me. But
Mm-hmm.
I ain't start to
You take over the
charge.
business.
Yeah, yeah. But I ain't start to charge and do nothing until I make sure I perfect it. And I mean, everything I do, I to
Mm.
make sure I perfect the craft. So
You know
I
what they
didn't
say about
start.
perfectionists though? They say that sometimes we just mess and mess and mess and mess and mess and then we don't
Man,
let out.
trust me, I do it a lot. Like I will watch something, I say maybe I could do this. So I
Yeah.
that's something I have to kind of shake because
Yeah.
I do it with my graphics too. I be watching it and I be like, man, I think I should do this here, and boom. So when it'll
Yeah.
be good the first time.
Oh, I bet. I bet it does. I bet it does. But
Yeah,
we just have a thing about us. It's like it gotta be perfect. What
yeah.
what
So
all what all do you do with that business? Like can you list off what it is that you do with the graphic designing?
I do flyers,
Yeah.
I do cover arts, I do logos. As you see, like I do with STL Legacy,
Yes.
SLT
Yes.
Legacy.
Yes.
I do their branding for their logos. I do T-shirts, the all over shirts, designs, and then I don't do the motion graphic, but it depends. Like I
Okay.
don't do motion, but like motion is more expensive. I mean, it's more time consuming.
Okay.
So I don't do motion graphics, and then about to expand into printing.
Okay.
Yeah, so everything just
Yeah.
yeah.
As far as that career, there's I want to get your input
Mm.
on the fact that a lot of people are using AI now to graphic design, and
Mm.
everybody flyers looking exactly the same. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what is going on? Everything looking the same. How do you feel
Mm.
about that? And do you think that yeah, how do you feel about that?
With I think is a good program if you use it as a tool
Got you.
instead of to do the work for you. Cause that's what
For
a lot of people are
you.
doing right
Yes.
now. Like they just
Yes.
pop, 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 and it just designing. But the
Yes.
thing is with AI, it gonna design the same look at everything. Like it might
Yeah.
if somebody sitting next to me and we use the same prompts, the same thing, it gonna
Yeah.
design the same thing.
The same.
So I
Yeah.
rather it as a tool. I love it as a tool. Like if you need something like unique, like to
Yes.
design something like an element, I love it as
Yes.
a tool. But to say like, oh, flyers, because all them flyers been looking the same, man. I
It
mean, it
does.
is.
Yeah, they need to realize that there's people out here that actually have talent that could create what they need
Yeah.
without making a AI flyer that looks like everybody else own. Okay, for
Yeah,
real.
but
I'm
it
like,
really, I mean, some people like what they love. I mean, like what they like. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
So I would use it as a tool, but not to say
yes,
like, not for it to just thing for me. And I say, cause imagine somebody come to you for a design, right? And you
hmm
throw the whole thing in AI and design it and say, hey, your flyer, okay, $60. I gonna watch it, either watch them like a crazy, like
that's crazy. I'm
sixty
sure it
dollars for
happens.
something you do in chat GPT. Man.
Yeah, I'm sure it happens. I'm very
Yeah,
sure it happens. But tell
yeah,
them
that's
watch out, and
crazy.
and you got people that actually do what they do, like you, that they could
Yeah.
hire to get it done.
Man, I don't know what's AI and what's not AI. I don't just watch the
Yes.
stuff them and be like, okay, this is AI.
It has a look. It definitely
Yeah.
has a look. What
It's
else are you
not bad
currently
for a
working
little
on?
project if you're doing it for something quick, it's not bad. If you're doing it for something
Yes,
like a little knock up, yeah, it's not bad.
I
But for
definitely
marketing
agree.
for your business, I don't know. Shake, it's shaky.
Yeah, it's shaky. You heard it
Yeah.
here first. What else are you working on right now, Dennis?
Music. We're getting ready to drop some stuff for St. Thomas Carnival. You know,
Okay.
yeah. Getting ready for St. Thomas, and then um, I have enough. Like the last interview I did, I think it was on Vivid. I was telling them I
Uh-huh.
have enough for an album. So I wanted to try to kick out an album. I don't know when, but I want to build some momentum first before I just say, oh, hey, a new album.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So yeah, I just put it aside, but I really want to put out an album though.
Definitely
Yeah.
build the momentum. But Dennis, I know you're a
Mm.
perfectionist. Don't let us wait 2 years for this. Okay? We're looking for it within this
Yeah,
next
because
year.
yeah, if I wait too long, everybody gonna be like, man, I ain't waiting for that.
Yeah,
But,
he fooled me already. He fooled me. I thought you were coming up with something now.
yeah, I agree. But yeah,
I love it.
dropping getting them stuff ready for St. Thomas. Um, it should be good.
We looking forward to that. I have a few more questions. I have two more questions before we wrap today. We have 5 more
Mhm.
minutes left in this interview. The time went by
Oh,
fast.
that's how
Where
it'll
do
be.
you
The
that's what it
between the little frozen, little frozen.
that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
You have children, right? And you do have
Yeah.
a son that's in the industry now. I want to
Mhm.
know, what advice do you have for any younger person in the gen that's coming out in this generation? I think there's Gen Z or Gen X or
Yeah.
whatever Gen it is, right?
Yeah.
What advice do you have for people that's trying to get into the industry? I know you gave us some
Mm.
gems earlier, but to any of the young people that's into Bram, that's into soca, calypso,
Anything.
rap,
Yeah.
anything, what do you what advice do you think that you have for them?
Um, everybody path is different. Like
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
a person could share to you like, oh, I do this to be successful. That don't mean it gonna work for you.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Then you got to stay, come back to that, staying focused. It don't happen overnight. It don't happen right away. Some people get lucky. Some people
Yeah.
got to work a little harder. So
Yes.
this generation will crash out a lot too, you know. Like
They do.
they don't feel like if they ain't getting the support, like it's over for them. Nah, just you young, you have time on your side. Take your time and work towards it. But don't let everybody tell you do this and do that because what worked for them might not work for you. I always remember that.
Mm.
So
Like don't follow.
use the advice, but try to create your own way of doing it. That's it.
Mm.
Yeah, and
Mm.
that's the one thing. Don't bad mind nobody. Don't get into the politics of thing, and yeah, stay away from them drama.
Do you think right? Do you think that you'll get into any mentorship where you think like, maybe if they ask me, I'm
Mhm.
gonna get them advice, but do you think that
Yeah,
you'll
if
get
they
into
if
any
they if they
mentorship?
if they ask me, I would give them advice, but like I don't try to act like as a person like been there, done that because
Yeah.
and I mean like you have people that been to higher level than me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But I don't watch none of that because it'll be like, man, everybody have their own thing. But if they come to me and ask me advice, I tell them, okay, don't do this. Don't just listen to my story or listen to my
Yes.
pointers and see
Yes.
certain things what I do wrong. Don't do them. Okay? Or
Mm.
do different.
Learn
I
from
mean, you
your
don't got to,
mistakes.
yeah. Like my son, like D boy, I to tell him the same thing. Do not follow everything I doing. Carve your own
Mm.
lane. You check,
Mm.
make your own path. Just don't
Yes.
make the mistakes.
Don't
You
make the
know,
mistakes.
don't
My
make the
mom used to tell us
mistakes.
to learn from her mistakes. Don't go out and make the
Mm-hmm.
same mistakes, right?
Yeah, don't make the
Yes.
mistakes. The mistakes, some of them you could come back from, some you can't. You know?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
absolutely agree. Dennis, man, it was a lot of fun with
Mm,
this interview with us today. Thank you for
yeah.
fitting us into your schedule,
Um,
right?
yeah. So
Yes.
as
But
soon
I
as I
want to
done, I
know,
got to jump on the computer. Go ahead.
yes, yes, and you're gonna start
Yeah.
graphic designing, and you're gonna start
Yeah.
planning out when we're gonna get our album. Okay.
Yeah.
But I really
Yeah.
want you to tell the people, everybody that's viewing, where they could find you, where they could find your music, where they could find your pages, all of that.
Well, the music all over SoundCloud, Apple Music, Spotify. I have some stuff I still re-uploading because actually we master some of the songs. So
Okay.
yeah, I putting them back up on Apple and Spotify. But SoundCloud, if you want, just look for Original Menace. Original Menace, all
Ah,
platforms you're gonna find me. Trust me.
I love it.
You know what
I
I
love
mean?
it. I
But
love it.
yeah.
Dennis De Mennis, thank you so much for joining us tonight and sharing your journey with us, talking to us
Yes.
about the ups and the downs, what you up to
All right.
now, and telling us, and I'm gonna mark this, that you coming out with an album very soon. Very, very soon, right?
Market, trust me.
We
I
go
will come out
market.
coming out with it. Trust me. Market them. It's
I
coming.
love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Please keep the cruise and Antomian culture alive, the Virgin Islands in your heart. We love you. We miss you.
Always,
Come back
man.
soon, definitely.
Thanks for the opportunity, man. Like
Of
I was surprised
course.
when you hit me up. You don't know. I was like, yeah, let's
Yes.
do it. So
Let's do
I
it.
appreciate
Yeah,
that
it was an
opportunity,
immediate
man.
yes. And I appreciate that too. It was an immediate yes. I
Yeah,
love it.
yes. So,
But for real, to everyone that's viewing today, thank you so much for locking it with us. Let me
any
see. I
crazy
enjoyed the
comments?
show. No comment. Everybody was like, I love this. I love this interview. Good job. Good job. Ain't no crazy questions today. Very
Oh,
good.
okay,
Y'all
okay.
behaved. Everybody in the comments behaved today.
All right, that's good. That's good.
But definitely, to everyone that's watching, please make sure that you support Dennis the Menace, official Menace. You said right, or original
Yeah,
Menace?
original menace. You can find me. That's the handle. Just look for original menace. So Dennis the Menace.
Dennis the
Dennis
Menace with a
with two
TE.
E's, not
Uh huh.
one.
Oh,
DE
Dennis with two. Say it again.
Dennis, right? With two E. Some people say Denis. Nah, it's
Oh,
DENNIS.
got you.
Yeah, and not
Got
menace.
you.
MENNIS. Not the other way.
I got you. We got you. I was like, wait, did I spell it wrong? But yeah, I spelled it
Nah,
right.
nah, nah. You good, you good, you good. Some
Very
people will
good.
just
Very
spell
good.
it okay, no way to be like, oh my god.
That's not correct.
Yeah, yeah,
My bad.
yeah.
But for everyone that's watching the Naytion Network, who should we interview next? If you would like to be interviewed on this show, please fill out the form on my page and fill out the form that's in the caption on this video. Once again, my name is Nadaya Akoy Thomas. Thank you for tuning in to Let's Talk About It, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye, you guys. Thank you so much.
All right.
See you.